Hi, everybody. This is Leah Mangum, and we're in Take It From the Top, Cast Chat Episode 5. Woo! Look at everyone. Like our lighting keeps getting better and better every chat. Brian, you look great. Last time we saw you, you were like somewhere in the jungle, and
I'm outside now.
it looks wonderful.
I'm under, and Jill taught me this word. I want to get this right. My pergola? Pergola.
So
Pergola.
you got it. You got it.
What is it?
Pergola.
Yeah, it's not a pergola. That's where I am.
And Jill taught me the word when you walk into an entryway. What's it called?
A foyer.
Foyer.
Yes.
Not a
I didn't
foyer.
know that word until I met Jill. So we have Jill Whelan, we have Brian Phelps, and we have Angeline Rose Troy. Hey, everybody.
Hi. Hi.
Should we tell them what we're doing right now? It's a little exciting this week.
Yes. Yeah.
So Jill and I started writing the next episode, which will be our new season. It'll be episode 1 of our next season. And it's been wonderful. It's been very collaborative. And Brian has some wonderful jokes, and he'll be back for next season. And Angeline will be back for next season. Yeah, so it's very exciting.
It should be super fun. We're shooting it in a post-COVID world. So we're doing what every other person in Hollywood is doing right now, which is trying to figure out how to get back to work in a whole different world. But it's fun. It's a challenge. So it should be fun.
It's also unfair. It's also
Oh,
it's also unfair because we're shooting these scenes in our houses, right?
Right.
And if you're
Right.
a woman, if you're a female, you have makeup. Because when you do a TV show, you wear makeup, guys and girls.
Right.
I don't have any makeup here.
You don't need
Oh,
makeup.
you might have to maybe do like a little drive-by and throw out some makeup for Brian. Oh, wait, I just have Randy Russell just said it's so great to see Brian again on the show. So we have a huge fan, Mr. Randy. Hey, Randy, how are you?
Hey, Randy.
And my dad, Ron
Ask
Stanford,
Randy.
watching us.
Can you ask Randy if he has any makeup?
I think you just did. Let's see if he has an answer for us. Yeah, it is hard. It's very hard. And I think
Lighting.
lighting's tough. Yeah. And then making it look like we're all in the same space,
Yeah.
which is something that was,
What's that?
And Angeline is in New Jersey, so that makes it
Yeah.
super.
yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Russell just responded. Oh, we have Rob Rizuki that just says, I'm here, but only for a moment. Howdy, everyone. He's a regular fan. He watches all of our shows and he comes to every chat, which is wonderful. And we have Cindy. She says, hi to Brian. You look great.
Yeah, thanks. Hi. How are you?
I think Brian's the one. Like the episode that Brian did, the chat, we got more watches than anyone that we did. So Brian, you're bringing in the our audience. Thank you.
I should probably apologize for that song I sang last week.
I don't think there's any apology
sing it again.
necessary.
I
I
think
think it was wonderful.
really.
Oh, and Karen says hi
Yeah.
from San Francisco. This is her first time watching our chat, which is wonderful.
All right.
Welcome,
Very cool.
welcome.
And Rob says
So
he has
here's what
makeup.
Oh, Ron does?
Oh, Rob has makeup.
Rob
Oh, and-
does.
oh, Randy says no makeup. I'm usually behind the camera. So
Ah.
there you go. Oh, maybe he has some ideas of how we can shoot this.
I don't know.
Randy to join in and give us some great ideas.
Yeah, right.
Today.
So
Oh
yeah,
my
it'll be very
God, you did it.
What is that? Oh, your bread?
Sourdough.
Beautiful.
That's wonderful. Brian, I think you need to do a comeback. I think this is what
Oh, thanks.
what everyone's telling you. You need to come back.
Maybe I don't know. Maybe Jill and I'll do another podcast or something. I don't know.
That would be so much fun.
I'm eating my bread.
Brian and Jill in quarantine. I think that'd be fabulous.
That'd be fun.
I'm serious.
I would kill for that. I'd kill for any of you to come to my house. I'm so alone. I'm so alone.
Oh.
Aw.
I'm gonna be honest with you. I am so sick of me.
I mean, it's crazy. This
Yeah.
whole thing. But
Karen Mars says hi. We have Oscar who says to put on a mask, you need no makeup. So he just solved your problem, Brian.
Well, that's
a great
part
idea. I love that. I love
of
that.
what we're shooting tomorrow. Yeah, that's what I'll be doing actually.
And Rob wants Jill's recipe.
Oh,
okay,
So you might have to put your recipe actually after the chat. You might have to put it down.
All right, well, I need to know which recipe, Rob. Do you mean the one for the bread or, because the bread takes 3 days to make.
Okay. I think you can put them all down. Oh, people are saying they want to see Brian and Jill. Karen, everyone wants to watch you guys. So I think you have to do a podcast or a something.
And I really miss doing it
right now, begging for you guys to come back.
It was a wonderful over year. I miss doing it with Jill so much. I miss so many little things about doing a show with Jill. One of my favorite was, and this happened almost every day. We're walking from the office to where the studio is, where we're like 2 minutes away from starting the podcast. And as we're walking, Jill's got her coffee and I've got my tea, and we're walking in and she goes, "Don't say this on the air, but I got to tell you this really quick story." It's impossible not to say it on the air. She never learned. It's like, okay, Jill just told me the funniest thing. You gotta hear it.
Jill just farted before we came on the air. I just wanted everyone to know.
Oh, I love that. And I'm sorry, but Rob said yes, the bread. So he wants your bread recipe. So
Okay,
we have to make sure you do it.
done, Rob.
All right, good.
It takes 3 days. And
And
well, it
anything-
takes longer because you got to make your own starter, which is like a whole nother thing.
Got it.
And apparently yeast is hard to get.
Oh my God, it's so hard.
Flour too. It's impossible.
Yeah, it is. It's
Yeah.
absolutely. I had my sister-in-law from Arizona send me yeast.
Oh, that's right.
And then
Jill and I did our first pass off today. She came over, I gave her something. We were masked and gloved because we live close to each other. And then she ran and we yelled across the street from car to driveway. It was kind of exciting. I got in the house. I was like, oh my gosh, a person. My heart was like pumping. It was so wonderful to see her face, but hard not to grab her and hug her, and
oh my God,
tough.
so strange.
Angeline, how are you doing? What's it like where you are?
It's interesting. You know, you have to wear masks and gloves if you're out in public, which we try not to be anyway.
Right.
I had to go to the post office yesterday and everybody was fully, masked and gloved up. I was going to say though, I'm on week 3 of making my own wine.
Oh.
Yeah. I got this kit from, I think it's like Uncommon Goods or something, that website.
Yeah.
Right.
And it has all the things you need, little packets of everything. And we got it like 2 years ago. And I mean, who's got time to like make their own wine? Oh, we have time now. So
I just saw Diana Tarandi, who was my
Oh,
very
no!
first dance teacher. Oh my goodness. That's coming up on our next episode. Yay.
Preview.
Spoilers. I was saying my
Yes.
dance teacher's on, Diana Tarandi, and James Call, who I worked with years ago, another fabulous actor who was in New York and
Awesome.
did many, many shows. We're very, very talented. It's really fun. Went to Northwestern. My son Chase is here. Come on, Chase, who plays Jill's son on the show.
hi,
There he
Jay.
is.
Everybody.
Whoa.
I know. Look at that, Brian.
What's up, Brian?
James, you got big, man. I haven't seen you for two,
So did
I haven't seen you
you.
for 2 years. 2 years. Wow. So how's your drumming going?
Drumming's fun. Still drumming. I'm actually at virtual band practice today.
Oh,
Wow.
cool.
We're still getting used to.
Well, I think this whole quarantine thing's overrated, so come on over and play my set.
Brian's doing anything he can to get someone to his house.
I need company. No, but seriously, I invited you before, but when this whole thing lifts and all that, you're coming and you're playing my DW drums, and yeah, it'll be fun.
Nice.
I have to say, I'm plugging his song. He has a song called Chlorine that he wrote the music. He sang both parts, played every instrument, and he just dropped it. And it's on iTunes.
iTunes,
Woo!
SoundCloud, Spotify, any streaming service. So
So cool.
Everything. He did all the vocals. He did every single instrument. He did the
Oh my
recording.
God.
all from my
That's amazing.
bedroom, which is the coolest part, on
Yeah.
a laptop. So it's crazy what can be done these days.
Teenagers, look how
Fantastic.
We
proud
went
of
from
you.
little kid to like teen heartthrob. What happened?
Oh, isn't that amazing? Look what we made, Brian.
Right.
I don't remember.
You don't remember making bread with Jill?
We used to smoke a lot of pot, so he's probably a result of all the pot we smoked, when we were
Yeah.
younger.
Probably forgot.
We'll have to talk about that later in a flashback.
Yeah.
You're giving us ideas. We have Christy says that she loves Chase's new song. So that's
right.
wonderful. And we have Karen that says that we'll put out the link for the song. So anything, actually, Brian, Angeline, Jill, we'll definitely put stuff here for the fans, like things that you're doing. I know Jill's on KTLA this morning. She was on, and then tell them what else you're doing today.
So at 5 o'clock Pacific time, I am doing Stars in the House with Seth Rudetsky. And it is all for the Actors Fund. There's so many actors right now who are not working. All actors are not working.
Right.
But, you think of the big stars and you don't think that they need any help, but there's a lot of supporting players and a lot of people who aren't actors, who are directors or background actors or the prop guy or anybody who works anywhere in our industry, the ticket taker in Broadway, who need assistance right now. And they've already raised $250,000
Wow.
at Stars in the House to help the Actors Fund. So hopefully everybody will tune in, and if they,
Where do we watch?
It is on, if you go to our Facebook page or our Instagram page, it has all the pertinent information. I just took my phone into the other room. So, here, hold on, talk amongst yourselves. I'll find out.
Well, I was going to, Manny wanted to talk to Jill, but I'll wait till Jill comes back.
Hold on.
So, Brian, are you going to, you need to give us some more songs. Maybe we can post a couple of your songs on our page.
Some of them probably aren't that postable, depending on what your page is rated. But yeah, I could come up with some more stuff.
Those are the best kind.
Music video.
Oh, the ones that are not. Jill, so we have Manny Gonzalez just wanted to say hi to you. And then he says Angeline reminds him of Kat Tabor. Do you know Kat Tabor?
No.
Let's see. Oh, she's one of the voices of Padme in Star Wars Clone Wars.
Oh, that's really
Maybe
cool.
we have to look her up, but he says that you remind her remind him a lot of her. So.
Thanks.
Was she wearing this outfit?
So
More spoilers.
the broadcast is on YouTube, and it's if you go to starsinthehouse.com, they have information as well. And so I would say it's on YouTube, and that's probably how you go find it. And it's for the Actors Fund, and it's with Seth Rudetsky and James Wesley in New York.
How did the KTLA thing go?
Great. I mean, we recorded it, and so I'm not sure when it was on today, but it's on at some point today. And I forgot to mention, also on Stars in the House tonight is my dear friend Glenn Scarpelli, Mackenzie Phillips, and Mindy Cohn. Mindy Cohn is from Facts of Life, and Glenn and Mackenzie are from One Day at a Time.
I was so in love with him. I'll tell it really quickly, but I was in high school in Chicago, and we were performing at a telethon. And the host of the show was Glenn Scarpelli and Jill Whelan. And I was actually the same age as my son back here. And we did a big montage of fame, all fame songs. And we were performing. And I remember at one point I'm standing like this close to Jill. And I was like, my stomach was turning. I was so excited that Jill Whelan was the host. And 35 years had gone by. I brought out some old VHS tapes for my kids, which had no interest in watching anything that I had done. Anyway, but I loved them anyway. I get it. So they're watching it and they said, so did you and Jill go to high school together? And I said, no, why? And they said, well, Jill is doing the show with you and she's hosting it. So it was so crazy that we'd worked together that long ago. And both of us, I mean, she didn't remember me, of course, but I did remember her. I just forgotten because years had gone by. So that was cool.
We're the best of friends, and look at this, is so crazy. But
we were meant to be together. How crazy is that? So funny. Maybe we'll have to pull out a little piece of that videotape and put it up on the site.
Oh my God, do it.
Oh, Jill looked wonderful. She was gorgeous. What's that, hon?
Well, I was just going to say, one of the producers of our podcast that we did, Jill and I, she told this great story. I don't remember the details because I don't remember things. Probably the pot smoking, but she told me this great story about how she met Jill when she was a younger girl, and she was so excited because Jill was one of her favorite celebrities ever, and that Jill absolutely just shunned her, blew her off.
I'll never meet your heroes.
Never. Never.
I can't imagine.
Kevin Magnum just joined. That's actually it's Chase's uncle.
Yeah.
And my brother-in-law, he just joined. He's also a wonderful musician. And Byron Burton just joined. Very talented writer, musician. Pardon?
Did you just mispronounce his name?
No, his name is Kevin Magnum. We're Mangums and he's Magnum. That's a whole nother show. I don't know.
Interesting.
But he's very talented.
He's amazing. Please say hi.
Yes. Hi. And I'll say hi to Kevin.
Kevin.
Yeah. So anyway, I just wanted to say hello to everybody. Oh, we have one more person. What is that? Oh, Brian, how is Tony Rigatoni doing?
I don't know. He's got a guy in the bar. He's got another pickup line. One of his favorite pickup lines is, "Hey, baby, I'll be back to you after I go take a piss." I don't know. It was an actual line from a sketch. Tony Rigatoni, man, that was one of my favorite characters. He was, for those of you who don't know, he very, very New Jersey, East Coast guy, and a loving guy, just a loving heart, but just a complete idiot when it comes to relationships and females and a regular way of life. He was a lot of fun to do.
Oh,
Thanks for asking.
Fun is watching you do the character on. I mean, I'm used to it because I know you and we work together, but it's fun to watch you on camera. I'm thinking about those people who only get to listen to you. Now they get to see the face that goes, the facial expressions that go with the characters. Because when he said Tony Rigatoni, you went like this. You kind of went, all of a sudden to life on your face. I love that.
How funny. That's awesome. That's right. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
We're gonna say hi to Jackie Kucha. That's my cousin and Chase's cousin. And who else? Stars in the House. Everyone watch Jill and Stars in the House.
Tonight, 9 o'clock Pacific, 8 o'clock Eastern.
Yep. And thank you everyone for joining us. Hopefully you guys will come back again, Angeline and Brian, for our last show, our last chat. For this season.
When will that be?
That'll be next Thursday at 3 p.m.
Our next chat,
I
baby.
bet you did radio or something. Look at you setting me up. All right. So thank you so much, everybody. And we'll see you next week. Bye.
Be good humans.
Bye.
Bye.